Okay, so this is just going to be a quick demo of how to fix this issue with the roof. So one of the reasons why we can't just have it as this big footprint is the fact that because of this 2 foot overhang, this now is sitting 2 feet away from here and we just have this big problem here. So you don't have to completely delete your roof and start it from scratch. You can just click on the roof. Always make sure 2 things are highlighted blue when you go to click on them. Edit footprint. And then I'm just going to look at it in this 3D view straight from the top of the drawing. I'm just going to click on this edge and delete it. I'm going to click on this edge and delete it. And then I'm going to use the trim to corner tool, which is TR or this button right here. And I want to click on this line and this side of this line because you need to click on the side that you want to keep. So this will give me the building footprint, or rather the roof footprint for the main body of my building. And then I'm just going to click the check mark. And so now I have this portion of my roof, and I need to go add in this portion of my roof. For my next step is I'm going to do a roof by extrusion. And so I'm going to, and even if you didn't have a roof here at all, so if I just delete this, I can do a roof by footprint. It's just asking me what level do I want to put it on. So level 2 would be fine. I'm going to look at it straight from the top of the object. I want that overhang as 2 foot. A line here, 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 and here. And again, I'm going to use that trim tool, which would be right here, or keyboard shortcut TR. Click on these 2 lines. And I just want to get rid of slope on these 2 sides. So I'm going to hit escape a trillion times, select both of these lines, and uncheck define slope. And you could click on each one individually to do that as well. And then I'll hit the green check, and now I have that same roof. I will just have to go back and attach these tops to base, but that's okay, not a problem. For this part of the roof, what I'm going to do is in the architecture tab, I'm going to click on this small arrow underneath the roof tool, and I'm going to do a roof by extrusion. You can sort of think of this as the push-pull tool from SketchUp. So I'll do a roof by extrusion. I'm going to use the pick plane option, so I can just hit enter. And I want this outer face of the building. So notice how I'm hovering over the edge. I need it to be highlighted blue before I click. So I'm going to click on it. The roof reference level, I kind of find doesn't matter. So I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to use my view cube to look at this directly from the right. So I'm going to click on the right side of the building. I want to then draw a reference line, which I'm already drawing, from the middle of my building just up to where this slope sits. And then I want to go down till I meet here. And then I'm going to hit escape about 14,000 times to end the tool. And I'm going to click on the line I want to make a mirror copy of. And I'm going to use the mirror pick axis option and then click the line I want to mirror it across. So this just makes me a copy without me having to measure something like the angle or the length of it at all. I'll hit escape another 18,000 times. I'm going to click on this line to delete it. I don't want it in the final product. I just needed it there to help me make that reference. And then I'm going to click on finish to make this roof. If I orbit around, my roof is still a little bit wrong. I need to shorten it here, and I also need to put a little bit of overhang. So I'm just going to click off the roof here, and I'm going to click back onto the roof and just pull this part out a little bit. I'm not exactly measuring it. I'm just kind of eyeballing that overhang. And then I'm going to take this grip here, and I'm going to pull that one forward way shorter than I actually need it to be. And sometimes I do have to do this in a couple of pulls. So I'm going to make it shorter than I need it to be so I can align it to this face of the building. So whenever you do an align, you click on the thing you want to keep and then the thing you want to bring to it. So the align tool is keyboard shortcut AL. I'm going to select the thing I want to keep, which would be this wall. Again, before I click, I want to make sure it's highlighted blue. And then the thing I want to bring to it, which would be this face of this roof, which would bring it to there. At this point, now my roof is covering the fact that I have that hole there, but now my roofs are overlapping here awkwardly. So this is where I could use the join tool, which is up here in my modify toolbar. Since I'm still technically in the align tool, I can tell that because there's a little bar graph next to my cursor. But if I hit escape a bunch of times, my join tool is no longer up here. I can just go into the modify toolbar and I could use join. And I'm going to click on the two objects I want to join, and now they are all one cohesive roof piece. My last step to fix this roof would be to attach all of the tops to the base. So I'm going to click on this wall, attach top to base, click on the roof, click on the wall, attach top to base, click on the roof, wall, attach top to base, roof. I might have to fix these ones here too. So wall, attach top to base, roof, wall, attach top to base, roof. And I need to do this one as well. So again, wall, attach top to base, roof. And so that is going to be all of my walls placed. And I have my building envelope finished with it comes to my roof.